Hello, YouTube. Today is, what is it? April 14th, 2024. And I don't think I put out a video in like over 4 months. And that's because the 4 months has been crazy. And I know I keep saying that. I know I keep making these promises like, yeah, I'm back. I'm making videos. And I have firmly learned over these past 4 months that I can't make promises anymore. Because as soon as I try to set a goal, the world is here to crush all my hopes and dreams. Typically through freak occurrences, freak accidents, all of which I'm going to go over. But just so we're catching up first, a lot of this channel is about weight loss. And I have lost 70 pounds, which is great. So yeah, in the absence from YouTube, yes, I continue to lose weight. And hopefully one day I will return to my status of just putting out lots and lots of videos. But right now, I'm just trying to survive, as you can see. Yeah, so let's talk about what's been going on. So yeah, I don't even know if people are going to watch this video simply because, well, like, I have been so out of the algorithm. I mean, like, we'll just see maybe like 25 people will see this, but then you at least know, you'll know where I've been. But yeah, so we remember the whole saga with the B12 and like the cognitive decline that was going on with being so severely B12 deficient that I had to start getting shots. And I'm still getting shots to this day. I have to get one every month, I guess, for like the rest of my life. And that's fine. I don't mind getting them. They're not expensive at all. Insurance covers most of it. It's pretty good. But then as I was recovering, and I was like, geez, I am finally just mentally and emotionally and just like physically capable now with this B12 supplement that I'm getting via shot. That was a really weird way of saying it. Let's see if I can edit that together somehow. Anyways, but from getting the B12 shots, that I'm like, I can start making videos again. And I started to make some videos, and I have all these videos in the vault. I've made like 20 videos that I have just never put out because I will make them and I get so exhausted from all the things that are happening that I don't have the energy to like edit them and put them out. And then after like several months, I'm like, geez, I don't even know if this is relevant anymore. It's kind of like past its time. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, and so early winter, so like January, February, I had a massive insurance issue where they were no longer willing to cover my thyroid medication. And I went without thyroid medication for several weeks. Now, if you know anything about hypothyroidism, what does that cause? Exhaustion, cognitive decline, lots and lots of bad things. I could just not focus. I was just completely dead. And so my doctor was sending in all this like approval paperwork to get the medication approved again for my insurance plan. And it just wasn't working, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. And the insurance company came back to them and was like, well, this medication is approved. What are you doing? They're like, no, they won't approve it. Turns out the pharmacy was trying to give me the wrong thyroid medication that was not approved by the insurance company, and it was not the one that was put on the script from my doctor. So they were the ones who were messing everything up. And so that like ruined all of January and February. I had to wait just like, because once you go off thyroid medication, it depletes from your system and you have to build it all back up again. And it takes a couple months to get the thyroid medication to like build up in your system, especially if you have such bad hypothyroidism like I do. And so then in early spring, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start making videos, but then it was paperwork, crunch time at work, and I just couldn't get together. And funnily enough, I was so excited to lose 70 pounds and go on spring break, and I went to Disney World again, and that was a whole weird thing that happened there. And I almost died. It's weird to say that now. 1 week ago from yesterday, so 8 days ago, as you can see here, my face. I'm wearing like minimal makeup today because I'm just I don't want to get like makeup in my stitches and stuff. You can see a little bit of black eye here. And I'll show some pictures. Like here, this is what I looked like on Saturday of last week. I was coming back from the airport, was on a shuttle van. And as one is on a shuttle van, it's like a bus. You don't really wear a seatbelt. And the shuttle van was going kind of quick through the parking lot. And a car just like pulled out right in front of it without even paying attention to what it was doing. And the shuttle van had to slam on its brakes. I, being the only person on the shuttle van going about 40 miles per hour, not wearing my seatbelt, flew through the air at 40 miles per hour about 8 feet and slammed my head into a metal pole. Yes, my head made contact with a metal pole at 40 miles per hour. Obviously, like, it looks like a really small, like, mark right here, but at the time, they couldn't tell what was going on because it was, like, blood sprayed everywhere, all over my clothes and my favorite sweatshirt, and I was on my hands, and I was looking at my hands like, where did this blood come from? And I was holding money at the time, and I was like, the money was covered in blood, and my face, like, to this day, it still really hurts, still, and my face is still kind of swollen. I mean, it's much better than it was, as you can. It's horrifying. And then yeah, well, this was me in the hospital too, before the swelling occurred. I had to get an ambulance from the shuttle van company, like, headquarters to the hospital, because they were like, you can't drive, you might have a concussion, blah blah blah. Had to get a CT scan and stitches and everything, and they're like looking at the CT scan and they're like, well, we're expecting you to have a concussion. We're expecting you to have some, like, broken bones, because people just don't hit metal poles at 40 miles per hour from a distance and walk away from that. You should be dead. Let's see what the damage is. Turns out, no concussion, no broken bones, and just this little thing here and then a completely swollen face. And, like, the bruise pattern is, like, the same shape as the pole, and it goes from, like, here all the way up here, and I'll show you in a picture here, as you can see. And then I draw the line, just trying to, I guess it's enough time right now. Okay, you've seen it. And that was just, that was a crazy thing. And it was funny because I was actually thinking that morning, you know, like, I have much energy. I feel so good. I just lost 70 pounds. I'm going to go home and make a YouTube video. And I'm going to finally put out a YouTube video. Face slams on the pole. I don't know what's going on with my life. But yeah, it's been more than a week now, and I'm like, you know what? This is the time. You know, if you almost die, you shouldn't give up on YouTube. You just keep on going, keep on making videos. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, but it was kind of the spring break from hell, because I was okay. Day one, Monday, I'm at Hollywood Studios in the Star Wars Land area, and I love going to that Star Wars bar, which is like Oga's Cantina. And there's this new drink there where you can get, like, see that thing right there? That you can get that one now in blue. And it's like the Endor mug. And I was so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna get the Endor mug. I'm gonna get it in blue, because I'm weird. I collect things like that. I love Star Wars. And I sit down with my mother, because she's going with me. She loves Star Wars as well. And we are gonna order a drink. And we do. I ordered the Endor mug. I'm so excited. I'm finally gonna get it. And then the bar catches on fire. Like, the robots freak out. That there's smoke billowing through the building, and it smells terrible, like burnt rubber, and it's, like, toxic and, like, disgusting. And we all have to evacuate out of the bar. And I didn't get my mug. And at the time I was like, this is the worst spring break ever. Everything is horrible, not knowing what was to come. And then on Thursday, we went to Magic Kingdom, and the monorail almost, like, killed people. It snapped its doors shut, like, almost decapitating children. I mean, that's an exaggeration. But, you know, it was like, it snapped shut and, like, separating families, and the doors, like they, like, you know, the doors supposed to go like this. And instead it went right in the middle as people were loading onto it. And that was weird. We had to wait like 45 minutes to get into the park, even though we were there early, simply because the monorail was not working properly and almost snapped some people in half. And so then I was like, oh my God, spring break just cannot get any worse. Like, what is this? And, you know, my first world problems and things like that. And then on Friday, I'm like, okay, well, we're done with Disney now. At least we can just go into the pool at the resort and everything. And then some kids shit in the pool. So that day's ruined. Saturday, I go home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy to be back in Michigan. I just want to, like, go home. I want to, like, go to sleep. I've been sleeping on a hotel bed for the last week, and I'm so tired because you know, at Disney, you got to walk 20,000 steps a day. I mean, you're going all over the park, and it was great, and I handled it because I've lost so much weight, and I can just, like, run through the park now, and it's wonderful. And I was like that last year with having lost 45 pounds before going to Disney, and now having lost even more a year later, it was even easier. But then, as we were talking about, you know, I got on the plane flight was good. I had a good breakfast on the flight. I flew first class. I felt very fancy, felt awesome. And I just, and then, and then everything happened. So yeah, I literally just, like, I almost lost my life. Like, I could have very easily gone ahead and drank. I could have very easily lost teeth. I'm so lucky at the angle that I hit the pole, where my cheekbone, my, like, orbital bones up, I don't know if it's orbital bone, like, whatever this brow bone thing is and my chin all hit it. Yeah, it still hurts to chew. Yeah, it still hurts to lay on my right side, and I don't like laying on my left side when I'm sleeping. It's funny because I went to the physical therapist who I see regularly, and she's just like, I'm shocked that you are not more injured. She was like, I was expecting you looking at your face, and my face was super bad on Tuesday when I went to the physical therapist. I go to physical therapy regularly due to previous back injuries. And and she just like looked at my hips and my shoulders, and she was like, "This is you're not so bad." I don't know how this happened. And obviously though, I'm having pain. I have to take some pain medication for the face. It's still some swelling. I still have problems opening my jaw right here because I already have TMJ issues, and so when it hit it, just kind of made it worse. And so hopefully with recovery, it'll be better. I'm getting my stitches out on Tuesday, and we're just gonna see how it goes. But thank God I'm alive, still recovering, and geez, hopefully I can make some more videos soon, and just hopefully all this horrible freak accident, freak medication, weird nutritional imbalance things will go away, and hopefully I'll keep losing weight, because I have been, and I'm really happy with that, and I'm so hoping I'll hit the 100-pound mark of having lost 100 pounds this next year. I'm really excited for that, and anyways, yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'm so happy to put something out. Hopefully I can keep my my channel going and have more things to say, more things to do. We'll just take it one day at a time. Have a great day. Goodbye.